it's certainly a tremendous honor. It's also an opportunity that since South Carolina is my home, I get to share it with so many people that has meant so much to me along the way. So tonight's not, even though I'm receiving the award, it's really not about me. It's about, my family, my friends, former coaches, teammates that's really put me in position to, I just executed and carried out the task, but, tonight that I really get to celebrate them and just, share some of those stories.
You said it, so many people helped you along the way. Can you just talk a little bit about your journey up until this point and how you got here?
Yeah, so, football was huge in our family. My dads, my uncles, they all played. And, I was a big kid, but I never played football until I got to high school. I played all other sports, whether it was basketball, baseball, track, but never football. So when I started, I still had a lot to learn in football. But I had a high ceiling because, I was a big kid, but I still needed to develop. I needed to get in the weight room. I wasn't, super strong or super fast, but, I had a desire and a will, and I loved it. So, I just continued to work at my craft. And, like I said, I was very fortunate to go to the University of Georgia and just continue to develop. And, I never compared myself to other people, but, once I got on the field, I realized that something could be here. And, the rest was history after that.
And for those who don't know, you look like you could still be playing right now. What are you doing today? Is football still a huge big part of your life?
Yeah, well, we were very fortunate. I just became a shareholder in the Las Vegas Raiders, so I'll always be close to football for the rest of my life. And like I said, that was a tremendous honor. But I built so many great relationships, throughout my career. Whether it was Robert Kraft, Al Davis, Roger Goodell, that's meant so much and just helped me navigate becoming an owner in the National Football League. And so when I played, it was the Oakland Raiders at that time, and now we're the Las Vegas Raiders. We just moved maybe a few years ago, moved to Las Vegas, and thrilled and excited to be a part of that historic franchise with a rich history that Al Davis meant so much. I played under his regime, and we trying to bring a Super Bowl championship to Las Vegas at some point.